From this day to the ending of the world, but we in it shall be remembered. We few, we happy few, we band of brothers. For he today that sheds his blood with me shall be my brother, be he ne'er so vile. This day shall gentle his condition, and gentlemen in England, now abed, shall think themselves accursed they were not here, and hold their manhoods cheap whilst any speaks that fought with us upon St. Crispin's Day. All right. Hey, everybody. What's going on? Welcome to the start of what is going to be my favorite playthrough on the channel, hands down, without a doubt. We are starting We Happy Few. This is genuinely one of my favorite games. I love the concept. I love the art style. And I figured we're kind of in the September, October vibe now. It's getting a little chilly. It's almost spooky season. So why don't we start out with a nice little dystopian game? Playing on PC. The PC gal. And we'll just get through some settings and then basically start the game because it's just so good. I'm excited to play it. I haven't played it in quite a while. So it'll be a good time. It'll be good to see if I remember the controls. And I can't wait to share it with you guys. I got into playing video games on the channel and sharing it with people because of other people's playthroughs of this game. So I'm glad that I can carry it forward. And the music also helps. So let's get into it. Act 1. Arthur. Happy people have no past.
Oh, heavens no.
Oh. I guess we work for the Redaction Bureau? The Censorship Agency? The FCC?
Oh, God.
Did someone walk in the door just now?
Arthur, where are you? Arthur! How did you go? Arthur! Arthur!
I should just take my joy, shouldn't I?
Okay. Restoration machine, hold X to remember or Y to take joy. Can I not choose whether or not I do something about this first? Oh. We didn't have to go that far.
Percy! Percy!
Arthur, where are you?
This is why you don't do drugs.
What have you been up to? No one's seen you for hours.
Oh, nose to the grindstone, you know.
Then why haven't I heard a single whoosh through the door since 10 o'clock? Did you forget we're having Deirdre's birthday party?
Oh.
We've got a piñata.
Right. Brilliant. Of course.
Have you forgotten your joy?
Of course not. Snug as a bug on a drug.
Well, come on then, finish up.
Just have a few more pages. I know you're very busy.
Then don't take too long to finish.
Aha! The power cell's empty.
Well, what will you do?
I'll get a new one.
Oh, okay. Is she just gonna be... Oh, she's just there. Okay. Well, if it is, I assume 1964, and this said 1947. So it's almost been 20 years. It's been 18 years since, I mean, clearly something about our brother happened. Okay. Can I get the old medication? I don't want her to think that, like, we been lacking, you know? Sit down.
I do hope you're planning on finishing by Victory Day.
When is Victory Day?
I'm afraid I lack my father's common touch. So could you just pretend that I know how to motivate you?
Damn, okay. I guess she's my boss. Well, I wanna... There we go.
There is now a curfew in effect at night. Any civilian on the street...
What are we going to do, Arthur?
We're brothers. We'll look out for each other. That's what we'll do.
Okay. So, June 4th, 1947, Percival and Arthur Hastings were the surprise winners of the scrap drive. Arthur told the judges that his brother has a photographic memory. Percy knew exactly where all of the old cars and prams and things were in the Garden District. Percival himself rarely speaks to strangers, apparently. The scrap will be melted down to be used to support the war effort against the Soviet Union, which is by all reports going splendidly. The brothers brought in a record 1,654 pounds of scrap steel, winning them a 50-pound victory against communism bond. The second prize went to Alan Ewan, who brought in 315 pounds. Oh my, first of all, how did they even carry all of that, aside from finding it? And then, they smoked the competition clearly. Buy your victory against communism bond. Save now, rejoice later. I wonder if Arthur still has it, how much money it's worth after 18 years. Considering this dystopian nightmare, I assume, oh, she's still there. I assume it's not worth much, but you know.
Right. Nobody's having nightmares over that.
Yeah, I mean, it was a positive story. There's no reason to redact
Well,
negative stories.
I expect you in the conference room presently. Don't dawdle. You don't want to miss the piñata.
Wasn't Prudence supposed to be coming back today? I made her a welcome back card.
Is she still there? No, I can't see if she's there or not. Prudence is a very interesting name to name your child, but I guess in Dystopiaville, Prudence makes sense. What's happened? General Byng clarifies registration procedure. General Robert Byng, the municipal liaison to the Occupation Authority, appeared on the parade street late last night to speak to a crowd of citizens urgently requesting clarification of the new child registration rule. As most Wellingtonians know by now, all children who will be under the age of 13 by July 22nd must be registered with the authority. General Byng clarified that the deadline for registration is next Thursday. What? He refused to speculate on the rationale for the registration regulation. I cannot illuminate the regulation any further because Colonel von Stauffenberg has not informed me of its purpose, stated the general. I imagine and hope that it has something to do with maintaining nutrition for our growing children in this time of scarcity, but the OA have not told me so explicitly. He reminded the crowd that the occupation has so far been extraordinarily orderly and peaceful, and that citizens' continued obedience to legal orders of the OA is crucial to maintaining goodwill with our visiting. Continued on page 15. I think if you're out of milk, give him Cheshire's Curiosity Pop. Why? Soda has nothing to do with milk, unless y'all have put like vitamin D and calcium in the milk, in the soda, which cool, I guess. Look, this is clearly an important piece of information. Did people register? They're 18 years late, to be honest. We don't know if this is good or bad. He don't seem too happy that I kept it. Drug trials a qualified success. First round of trials of a new anti-melancholic medication have been qualified a success ahead of the melancholia Is that actually what it says? Studies laboratory at the Royal Victoria Hospital. The drug reduced melancholic feelings in 28 out of 30 despondent rats over a 20-day period. Despondency can be induced in rats by repeatedly giving them electrical shocks. Despondent rats take up to twice as long to navigate a maze. Drug previously, rats retained 50% of their navigation speed. The drug now has to be tested in human volunteers. Citizens who wish to apply to potential volunteers, there's already we can do so. Okay.
That's a rather inconvenient bit of history.
Cool. So I'm assuming that's the pills they're on now, 18 years later. Oh, are we done for the day? I guess so. Let me take the power cell. You never know when you'll need one. What is that? I can't zoom in. It looks like it honestly looks like a pug eating something, and I don't know what it is. But we're in, like, grey, dull UK. I assume London is a city they put you in. But yeah, in a very... I love the retro... Oh, it's you making this noise up here. I love the retro vibe of the offices. All the pneumatic tubes, the bubble windows, the bubble lights.
Do you think the canister wonders what life's like outside the tube? Of course he'd have to break the tube to get out. That would break it for everybody.
Oh. Well, obviously I'm going to read this. Oh, look, Miss Bing has written Clive a letter. Dear Mr. Bert Whistle, it is so thoughtful of you to suggest how best to rearrange the department. I am always grateful for suggestions from junior staff of how best to do my job as director. However, I am afraid that it would be destabilizing to swap your office with that of Mr. Hastings. Fortunately, turnover in this department is high. If Prue doesn't return soon, I don't see why you couldn't have her office. In the meantime, I suggest you pop another joy and you'll feel the sunshine on your face whether you have a window or not. All the best, Victoria Bing, director. Take that, Clive, you little shit. Okay, so we get the letter and Arthur's actual internal monologue of it. I guess this is Prudence. Clyde. No, this is his office. Okay. Restricted area. No unauthorized personnel but on this point. But why is my question. Like, you know, do you not care about the people who need to clean your office? I'll take his power cell. And here's a letter in what I'm almost positive is Clive's terrible handwriting. Dear Director Bing, one of your employees is subversive and may even be a downer. I overheard him in the commissary telling a friend that he thinks that his job redacting old articles is silly, and what's so scary about the truth? He is a very tall and slim with black hair and brown eyes and glasses. I know I should have asked his name, but I am naturally a shy woman, and there it leaves off. A shy woman, are you, Clive, or just a nasty manipulative schemer? Clive is a female? In what earth?
That little shit. He wants my view.
Sorry, it did say woman, right? Can we look at letters? How do we look at letters? But I am a naturally shy woman. That is what it says, but everyone's calling this person a he, and what could Clive possibly be short for as a female name? Either way, they hate us. That's for certain. They don't like us at all.
Whatever happened to you, Prudence?
Prudence was her last name. Holmes? Oh dear. Well, that's not ominous at all. Oh no. I don't like that. Can we go back? Where is my one piece of joy that I threw on the floor? Oh, okay. We're tripping out. We're starting to get withdrawal symptoms from not being, you know, Wait, can we... Oh my god, we can use their redactors. The new and exciting exposition, Bolshevism Against Europe, had its sparkling gala at City Hall last night. 88 invited luminaries, including the new Queen of Wellington Wells stage, Jane Morris, as well as members of the executive committee, and of course Sir Robert Bing and his eye-catching daughter Victoria attended the glamorous function. The exhibition is now open to the public. Bolshevism Against Europe, mounted by the Wellington Wells Committee for an Anti-Communist Action, uncovers the secret history of the Bolshevik movement before its takeover of Russia, the murder of the Tsar, and the creation of the Soviet Union. It traces the hidden connections between the Soviet Union, the British Labour Party, the Roman Catholic Church, and the Freemasons. Finally, it reveals the insidious perfidy of communist fellow travelers. Even now within our own society, visitors will learn how to be on alert for communist conspiracies and propaganda. The exhibition, which is free to the public, will continue. I assume we gotta censor this, even though we should keep it. August 22nd, 1945, Colonel von Stauffenberg, is that a real person? Remind citizens that all private automotives have been requisitioned by the municipal authorities on behalf of the Imperial German Army and must be turned in by October 2nd. Owners are to bring their vehicles, which must contain at least 1/4 full tank of petrol, to the train station. To reduce queues, vehicles with license plates ending in 1, 2 may be returned in on Monday, 3, 4 on Tuesday, 5, 6 on Wednesday, 7, 8 on Thursdays, and 9, 0 on Fridays. A fine of £100 will be levied against the registered owner of any automotive not turned in by that date. The fine for an empty petrol tank is £10. Owners with a current municipal exemption, of course, are not required to participate. I guess we censor? I'm assuming they need the cars for scrap in the war. Margaret Worthing will open battle for flowers. Miss Margaret Worthing has been crowned the junior field commander of the 1946 Battle of Flowers, which takes place this Sunday. She will lead the annual flower parade, accompanied by her father, Jack Worthing, former lead actor of the Will Kemp Traveling Players. She was crowned last night at the Garden Gala by 1945's junior field commander, Sally Boyle. Miss Worthing was selected, according to the organizers, because of her spectacular Victoria garden. We were all amazed by how many different varieties of exotic flowers she has grown, while helping feed her family with her vegetables. I mean, surely that's fine. What on earth is a breeder riot? Police arrest 4 in breeder riot. One man, this has to be redacted before I even read this. 3 unnamed women were arrested in what the police are calling another breeder riot. Sunday night, the victim, Mrs. Anne McCutcheon, appears to be in stable condition, as her husband, Mr. Cyril McCutcheon. There is no word yet on the condition of her baby, whose birth was not expected for another 2 months. The arresting officer, PC John Constable, stated, "It is dangerous for women who are in family to strut their condition about. Frankly, it sets people off when decent folk are doing the level best to forget." Oh. Okay, but why were 4 arrested is my question. Okay, so it was just a normal couple with a baby. And I guess she had her baby, the baby came early, and I guess she had to, give birth in public, and people got upset. They're best to forget. And we saw all the flashbacks about Arthur's brother being taken, so, okay, clearly people do not like the topic of kids or children. And I guess to see someone not only be pregnant, but give birth was very, traumatic. Okay, cool. Well, I didn't know that we could just use other people's stuff. So even though this person is a dick, I'm gonna put the power cell in.
Well, let's see what Miss Bing thinks of your work now, Clive.
Whoa. Farm workers expected to return from Germany. I'll just pause on these and then decide whether to. When he's back from harvesting crops in Germany, he'll be tired of sauerkraut. Serve him victory meat. It's tasty. It's tasty is such a positive
I
slogan.
think we can live with that.
Taxi service restored on 3 wheels.
Not sure about that one.
Well, it's not our work, so we don't care. Wellington under reopens.
No, thank you.
Okay. I feel like this one was far more like just to dick around with this person who doesn't like us. Can we take their joy? I feel like we should. Like, what's this? Oh, just the cabinet requires a lockpick to open. Fine. All right, let's.
I did take them. No, leave me alone. I took my joy. No, leave me alone. No. Oh, hi, Arthur.
What do you mean jammed? Wait. Central processing unit? The CPU?
These seem to be a bit behind in our work now that you mention it.
Oh my god. The filing system in this place is abhorrent. Who is in charge?
I've been a bit naughty. You're eating bread, meat, and you're not having a traditional English 2-veg. Some of you aren't even eating your potatoes. Imagine that. Well, bread does not contain vitamin C. And if you're eating millet bread or moss cakes, well, they taste perfectly acceptable.
Oh, didn't mean to press that.
I'm sad to say, though,
Who is... Are y'all supposed to be laughing or crying?
Canned and preserved meats are generally very poor sources of vitamin C.
It doesn't look like anyone else is working, to be honest. I don't know. Out for lunch. It doesn't... I don't know why she was on my ass. Happy is a country that has no history.
There you are.
That sounds
you nearly
far
missed the
too
piñata.
squishy.
It's the most adorable Spanish custom. Uncle Jack did a whole show about it. You smash it until all the sweets come out. Come on, hit it. Hit it.
These people are delulu.
Hit it. Really smack it.
Ugh. Is that a dog or a rat?
You are off your joy. Take one of mine.
Say no to drugs.
Oh my lord. He's a downer. Call security. We've got a downer.
Oh my god.
Probably a bad time to ask for that raise.
Well, I guess we gotta climb up here. I wasn't given any controls, so I'm just figuring this out as I go. Alright, B is crouch. Noted. Oh no. Oh. Where are we going?
You smell gas?
Flaming Nora.
Forget him, there's no time.
Well then. Where do we go from here?
Christ, how far did those bastards chase me? There were bridges, weren't there? And tunnels. I'm pretty sure I'm not in the parade anymore. I don't even think I'm still in the village.
Oh, okay. Well, we got a ton of HUD all of a sudden. And apparently it's day 1 and it's 7:20 a.m. That's not my actual time, but okay. I remember in the settings of the top it could tell me like if I was doing good, doing bad, making noise, if people were angry and stuff. I don't know if I want that in the top of my screen. But you know.
Well, I'm not getting out that way.
I'll see how it goes. We've got clearly health. Got something called joy. And we've got some other elements. They're clearly
Those
got on.
bobbies seem to have locked me in. I suppose they were worried about the gas. Terribly thoughtful of them.
Got on some very loud dress shoes, which I guess is the crux of the issue. Alright. Nothing in there. I really don't like the sound of that, to be honest. Alright. I am a bit of a hoarder when it comes to picking up stuff in games. So I am just...
Don't mind me. Just having a bit of a sit down.
I will just pick up stuff. I don't care. You can craft things in the menu pressing that. Okay. We've got suit, some tools. I can craft a lockpick. And we've got some other tools as well, but I can't see them yet.
There we go. 3 years of the salamander and me getting into constant trouble finally pay off.
Tie a string. Dear Rupert, are you quite certain Teddy's off his joy? Perhaps he merely forgot. You've got to look after your mates, man. Have you tried tying a string around his finger? That always helps me. Anyway, I can't reassign Teddy because I haven't got a replacement. All the juniors are off at Scargill. The subsidence has been serving all sorts of connections and the motoline must flow. I really appreciate you sticking by your post. If we don't do our duty, who are we? But try the string around the finger. I feel certain you will manage the situation. Okay. Pile of coins. Nothing in the fridge. Duct tape. And more bobby pins. Oh, what else is in there? A scotch bottle. I think I almost prefer the music. At least the music. Got it. Is there somewhere in there? Do I have a weapon? I need a weapon. Oh, we have letters. Oh, this like internal monologue type stuff. Okay. Well, Arthur, you've gone and done it, haven't you? Not only rather spectacularly quit your job, but you're a downer now. The townsfolk will unleash the hounds, or they would if we hadn't eaten them 20 years ago. The wastrels don't seem terribly friendly. I hope they aren't really cannibals. Oh God, I'm one of them now, aren't I? I've got to get out of Wellington Wells. I've got to get over the bridge on and off the islands, which means I've got to get back to the parade district, don't I? Which I was just chased out of. Brilliant. What in dog's name were you thinking? It's Percy. I saw his picture from just before we put them all on the train. God, that horrible grinding steel and the screams. How he must hate me. Why did I tell the Jerrys I was already 13? They were only off by 10 days. Why didn't I keep my mouth shut and get on the train and go off to Germany with him like I promised him? I can't remember, but I promised him. That's got to mean something. I've got to find Percy wherever he is and make sure he's okay. P.S. How long have we been eating rats? Okay. So, it sounds like there's somebody in here. What does left bumper do? Oh. You are well hydrated. Sprinting will now cost less. Alcohol? What? That's hilarious. What do I actually have in my inventory? So my vital 70, joy, memory loss. Okay, so we can get memory loss. Oh, we also have needs of fatigue, hunger, and thirst. Okay. I can run at 135. I don't know if that's miles or kilometers per hour, but that's still pretty fast. There's like perk points and stuff. Clearly like stuff we have here. Glass bottle. Crafting components. Is there anything I can craft right now? No, there's nothing I can craft right now. But I don't like that sound we just experienced. That wasn't fun. Okay. Oh, Prudence! Empty pill bottle. I want to pick this up and read this, but I'm so scared I'll be ambushed in this bathroom, so I'm going to pick this up.
Prudence really did run off. And she ran this way. I wonder if I'll see her again.
I'm going to pick this up and then like read it over here or something, which isn't any less scary, but at least it's in some light. Was this a mistake? It seemed so clever to disappear at first rather than trying to brazen my way across the bridge. After enough joy, they'd forget they ever known a Prudence Holmes. Beastly Clive would take my office and they'd forget anyone else was ever in it. But now that I'm here, I wonder, should I have put my trust in Mr. Kite? And where are his bloody instructions? In the abandoned house, yes, but which abandoned house? They're all abandoned. And how to deal with all these wastrels? My God, they look like something out of Dante. We chased someone out whenever they wouldn't take their joy, but we never really thought about where they went. I knew we chased them out when joy made them sick, but I didn't know it was here to starve and weep and remember. I assumed they were sent to a sanatorium, a decent hospital, but I suppose that's what I wanted to believe. We are all complicit. We know without knowing and don't want to remember, so we don't. My God, I can't wait to get to the mainland. Damn. Okay. I wonder if we actually ever see Prudence. If that's like
I'll need some odds and bobs and bits of metal to make a lockpick.
Okay, so like in the red, the top gets angry like when I steal stuff and everything. I don't think I need... Oh, is that a dude? I don't think I need that fully.
What happened to him? Or rather, who?
Yeah, I don't like in here.
Are they going to hurt us?
No one's going to hurt you, Percy. I promise.
But they hurt the city.
I don't think they'll blow anything else up.
Why?
Because we surrendered, I hope.
Well, what are we going to do, Arthur?
We're brothers. We'll look out for each other.
Okay, that vibrated my controller a little bit at the end. No idea why. I want to stand up, but I'm scared of making noise. Keep your eyes on the job. Yeah. Don't look at a pretty lady in a dress while you're doing construction, dude. Okay. So. When you craft, you can use any items in your pneumatic stash no matter where you are. Okay. Good to know. Diary of Theodore Minor. Looked into the lights like the doctor's ordered. I could swear I see the shapes in there moving around like shadows, but made of light. And there's shadows all around, always around the corner. He keeps turning the lights off, says he wants to leave the bulbs. He's trying to make me think I'm going blind, isn't he? How he loves to feel superior. Took 2 joy just so I could stand his ugly face. Why won't it work? He has swapped them out for something. Paracetamol? Jelly beans? Jesus, we haven't tried jelly beans since... Have we ever tried jelly beans? I hate when he talks in that slow, condescending voice like I'm a child. I'm not a child. Am I? I don't even know any children, obviously. Jesus, what is wrong with my joy? There he is, scritching. Away in the corner, scribble, 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 eh, Mr. Gibbon? And then the whoosh of the pneumatic tube. He's blaming all of it on me. What happened, isn't he? He says it's his missus. I don't believe he's still got a missus with his big mossy teeth. I bet she went on holiday long ago. Was I married once? How did it end? I get an awful feeling in my stomach. I'm not sure. I'm going to enjoy remembering. Something is all fucked up about the joy, and he won't send me home. We've got to stay here. Duty. I can hear him crunching in the dark. It isn't rats. It's his big mossy teeth. I lie awake and picture him squeezing his throat until he returns the color of my carrots he bloody well stole. He's plotting something. Let him try to weasel out of this one. I saw him writing those lies. Reassign me, will he? Off my joy, am I? I bloody well tripling up, and he knows it. We've come to the end of our time. We've come to the end of our time. We've come to the end of our time. Okay, so this was the guy who was like, hey, man, we got a dude down here, and he is not well at all. And the higher-ups were like, bro, look, I know he ain't well, but we don't have anyone else to replace him, so you're gonna have to deal with it. Oh, I have... What does that do? Oh. Okay. I can just have stuff out. Okay.
Too bad I don't have any other hatches to go to just yet.
Okay. I swear if I... Because I don't want like what happened last time. Like, because the game is in first person. See? Look at this. Oh my god. Why are you so violent? To be fair, I know you're unwell.
Cheery. Wet blanket.
Oh! Rude. Oh, I'm trying my best.
That's the first fight I've won since primary school. Actually, I think it's the first fight I've been in since primary school.
Do you even have anything? Stressing me out like this. Honestly. Wear safety goggles. Okay. Oh, what is... That looks so scary. Okay, okay. What does this button do? Okay, just a ladder up to the top. No big deal. I'm so terrified. I swear to God, someone's gonna stab me. I just know it. Oh. Okay. Rotten foods. That's great. Very happy for that. I guess rotten food is better than no food. What are these marks, though? The crazy smiley faces I understand. But what's with the tape? I want to, like, jump up. There we go. Oh. See, this is my only gripe of first-person games. I don't know where I am. Oh, a normal carrot. That's good. Oh, is this above the bathroom? Is this where that dude was, which is why I heard the noise? Because I heard somebody clearly in the bathroom area. And I was way more traumatized at that noise.
Bridge. I've got to get to the bridge. In the parade district, which I just got chased out of. Brilliant. Ah, the train station. If I can get to the train station, I can just follow the old rail tunnel all the way to the bridge. Be nice if there was a map, wouldn't it? I suppose back in those days we could remember where things were.
That's very funny. Like, do we not just have a map? Okay, so we have a waypoint. I guess we can always go back there in the hatch if we want to. Can I mark it on a literal map, though? Okay. It doesn't really zoom in that far, but okay. So we've got shelter, access to the hatch. We've got some quests. Well, one quest. Okay. A rock. Sure. Weapons will break after repeated use. It also upsets people when you carry them openly. Okay. Well, for right now, I definitely need some health. Health is like the biggest thing I need, to be honest. Got a plane that honestly looks like a bomb. In peacetime, they'll come back. Liars. Yeah.
I think this might be the one Sally and me tried to blow up. I always wonder what happened to the letters. There was an awful lot of smoke.
But you know, I love the vibe of this, and it's rusty shovel. Sure, never know when you need one of them, I guess. Is this just a can I not? Got some darts randomly. Oh, a dig spot.
I hope this doesn't give me food poisoning.
But now the view's nice. Why can't we just swim and, like, be over there, you know? Gotta be. Anything's better than the chaos we're going through right now. But yeah, a little TLDR. The story is just basically, I guess Germany won the war, and for whatever reason, one of their bargaining chips against at least England so far was to give up their kids. And so they sent Germany all their children for whatever purpose. And
I am coming for you, Percy. I haven't got it all figured out, but I will find you.
Nanny's tea party. Do come in your finery. Remember your manners.
A rose of Gilead. Percy told me about these. They're good for wounds and things. Maybe I can make some sort of ointment to put on my wounds. Otherwise I'll never feel better.
Nice. Let me do some crafting. A healing balm. Yes, please. And then healing items appear in your first quick slot.
Curiouser and curiouser.
Heal health damage by using healing balm. Okay, so it's up on that too.
It works. I feel loads better. Percy was never wrong about a thing like that.
Why do I hear stuff? I almost don't want to walk this way because I hear that. Like, quite frankly, it sounds demonic. It's dark. I really don't want to do this. It's one of those things where this game is... Oh no. I like the game for the dystopia, and then I get the dystopia, and I'm like, please, I'm scared. Oh, hello.
Nice suit.
Thank you. My uncle bought it for me last Christmas.
Anxious to get back home to the village?
Well, I live in the parade.
You won't get past that door. Not without one of them disposable electrical cars that all the bobbies have. And a power cell.
Know where I could mug a bobby?
You're a brave one, aren't you? No. I'll trade you one.
Don't you want to go back home?
Home to all those bastards who chased me out of my house. When they all catch the plague and die, then I'll go back. There's something I want a whole lot more. Those bastards in that camp over there, with the helmets and the proper weapons. They took something from me. You get them back for me. I'll give you my card.
Sounds quite dangerous, isn't it?
Of course it's bloody dangerous. That's why I'm paying you. Come and find me in that sort of hamlet over there. We'll trade.
All right. Well, what are they?
Me medals. From the war. I won the DSO at Dunkirk and the Victoria Cross at Ramsgate. Those bastards. They thought it was funny that I still had them. Fucking funny they thought it was. No, I'll need a power cell to fire this thing up. Hooligans stole most of those too.
Right. Well, I'll see what I can do. Well, off I go to a camp of robbers. Maybe I can defeat them with my rapier-sharp wit.
Hell yeah. 'Cause out here, ain't it, buddy?